do like a more vociferous. Do like a bigger wave. So after the walking tour in the morning, we had a very, very long sit down and then went to the Grand Bazaar in the centre of Istanbul. It was an absolutely fantastic place. It was this weird mix of these like indoor covered markets like this, and then also these like outdoor markets, which were a lot less glamorous. And they were just kind of selling everything and anything. When I was in kind of China, Thailand, you get a lot of repetition in that everywhere's just kind of the same. But this was like really very left field with some just like good odd stuff on offer. As well as just being like a very interesting kind of neighborhood and area to be bopping about in. In the spice market now, and this smells fantastic.
There you go.
We love it. After this, we went to this modern art museum, which was very fun. So I think like I have a lot of time for any art if it's like fun or pretty or like just colourful, and everything here was. On the upstairs outdoorsy bit, there was these like really nice, like fun, colourful sculptures. Also been on our feet for ages, so we just kind of like sat down there for a while. There was then this fun exhibition about play where it just had loads of silly stuff. So for example, there was this just like wall full of dartboards, which you were kind of encouraged to play with, which was good fun. That was the one I was aiming for. I like the bottom lines of the description of the thing, that those participating in this game where it is nearly impossible to miss the target are both spectators and co-creators of the work. That was cute. Then following this, there was this like ping pong table, which was like impossible. So for example, the racket's got holes in it, there's a hole in the table, it's crooked, and there were some balls and you were encouraged to just play around a bit, which was really hard. A wholesome description of this one in the last sentence. Workers now became the harbinger of a new game, where players invent their own rules and winning is replaced by mutual enjoyment. I really like this. It's just a thing. It's just a thing on the wall, and they've somehow got the fans to make the thing stay on the wall even though it's not attached. It's cool. I rate that. Look at it go. Now.
I met up with my friend yesterday and he has this adorable cat called Limon, which is just 11. He's got eyes like this and they adopted him like 2 years ago, and so I was like, oh, so, you know, like how did you get him as a cat? Like, did you go to like a shelter or whatever? He was like, no, we just saw him on the street and liked him, so picked him up and took him home, now he's ours. So yeah, you can just do that with cats everywhere. So.
Okay, so if there's one thing I've been thinking throughout the duration of this trip is that this would be almost impossible to do without sleeping here. Like literally from getting on the airports, and like so the airport buses were all like different numbers, and they decided to kind of like merge/split two of the routes across different buses, and it's just the realization of like, oh god, if Celine still wasn't here, I would have been in some random other town. And then from then onwards, this has been a very, very good trip to just be handheld through the entire thing. It's been fantastic. I have no idea what Celine's ordered because she's gone to the loo. but the guy's just given me a slice of lemon and what seems to be a yam on my plate. Okay, Celine's back now. What's this and why is it on my plate?
Okay, it's called içli köfte. Basically, it's like a shell of fried like bulgur flour, and it's filled with mincemeat and walnuts and some spices, and it's really good. It's like an arancini, but no rice.
We love to see it. Why is it on my plate?
Because I only ordered one. Because we're ordering too much food for everything else.
It is not a sweet potato. Turkish pizza thing, cheese pizza thing.
Correction, Arabic pizza.
Then final edition, we have kebab and aubergine.
Very good.
We have successfully completed the main course and are planning tomorrow. Celine, what was the fun fact we learned today about these glasses?
Oh, so our tour guide was explaining that so tulips are known now as a mark of or a symbol of Holland, but they were actually given to Holland or the Dutch embassy as a gift by one of the sultans in Istanbul. So they actually originate from Istanbul. And she was making a joke about because we've lost our status as the like tulip overlords or wherever, we try and reclaim it as much as we can. And one of the ways is that our tea glasses like this are shaped like tulips. There were other examples she gave, but that was the fun fact about it.
What a cool little root of a glass. Dessert. Some form of pastry with some honey on it. Probably. Celine's apartment, and indeed the same place that this restaurant was for dinner, was in this like very, very trendy area. To the point that like when I was leaving for my flight, was leaving the apartment at 4:50 in the morning, and even then there were still people like sitting outside like having coffees in bars and stuff. I mean, having a coffee at that hour, monstrous.